Hi, my name is Kathryn Williamson. I just wanted to share a little bit about civic engagement with elected officials. I did this from my time as a professor at West Virginia University. We went to the West Virginia State Capitol and had a WVU Student Environmental Education Day. So where our university is located, over a 2-hour drive to the state capitol. So we planned to go. It was very grassroots and emerged from conversations with relatively small group on campus. I had one of our assistant deans promise some of his discretionary funding for the bus and the meals, and we planned it. So I sent out this flyer to students and faculty around campus leading up to the event to see who wanted to go. We had room for 50, and dozens of people expressed interest. And in the end, about 16 of us went. And we went to just talk about climate change, to just educate legislators. We were not lobbying for a particular bill or policy. So it really wasn't a political action. It was an educational action. And really a lot of legislators, I think, are not very aware of the science. They maybe feel fearful that they are going to sound dumb or ignorant, and they want to avoid the topic of climate change, perhaps. Maybe not even out of nefarious reasons, or political reasons, but just because it's kind of a touchy topic. So we really helped break down those barriers and just say, hey, we're here to talk about it. Here is some of the research, education, and outreach we're doing around climate change on campus, and let's tell you about it and just have a positive conversation where we're all just engaging and building those relationships. So it was really great. We had one of our delegates introduce us on the floor of the House. We got to watch the legislative session, and that was really exciting. And then afterwards, we invited legislators to a conference room where we set up different demonstrations and posters and further engage with people one-on-one. So that included an infrared camera to show off the greenhouse effect, purple cabbage juice as an ocean acidification demo, a hand boiler for sea level rise, and the Yale climate opinion maps, which are really interesting to legislators because they also break down by district, by political district. So that's really useful, again, for just engaging in conversation and educating. This is what's happening. Here are some more photos of the students taking on that leadership role and really engaging. They were amazing, and they were so enthusiastic. It was amazing to see them in action. So it was good for them too. And it was, I love these student quotes that it's extremely important to everyone, no matter their political party. Young people have a chance to educate others and discuss it in a civil manner, and is a great step in the right direction. So I was empowered by the students. They were talking the whole bus ride back about what they would do next time. And it was really empowering. I even had some phone calls from a couple legislators afterwards to follow up on some of the resources we had shared. So I thought this was a great step, and I would recommend it to others. And hopefully we can all learn how to talk about this, no matter our political affiliation or our background. Thanks.